2 to 3 packs of the Youngsee microlink hair extensions is all you're going to need to do a full head of hair extensions. A lot of people like to say that you need a little bit more, like around 200 grams of hair extensions, which is 4 packs. That is not the case because these are so much more different than any other kind of extension because they are micro beads, so they actually go through your hair and they're not like rows like wefts are or like tape-ins, if that makes sense. I am currently wearing 3 packs, which is 150 grams of hair, and I'm doing 24-inch extensions. I previously did 22-inch extensions and I mixed 20 and 22-inch because I have layers, and I was only wearing 2 packs at the time with that one, but since I went up to 24-inch extensions, I went ahead and added the 3rd pack. What I love about these extensions is that they are 100% human hair, they are also salon quality, and they are not the salon price, and you can also do these from home. These are literally going to be a fraction of the price that you're going to spend at the salon. I've seen someone spend upwards of like $3,500 just to get hair and to get the hair installed, but in reality you can spend literally a 10th of that price, if not a 30th of that price, to get some hair extensions instead. I also really love these extensions because all you need to install them is a pair of needle nose pliers. That's what these are. If you don't know what needle nose pliers are, that's okay. And then since these are pre-fused to the bead, all you have to do is put your hair into this big clear loop. You pull this out and then it feeds your hair through the bead. So then that's when you grab your needle nose pliers and you just clamp it to secure it. You also don't need anything to remove it. All you need is those needle nose pliers again because you're just going to open the bead the opposite direction that you closed it and then pull it out and it'll slide right out with your hair. But like I said, again, these are 100% human hair extensions, and so they will literally blend so well with your hair. They will curl, they will style. I wash with them in my hair, I sleep with them in my hair, I curl them almost every single day, and they are just actually so stinking pretty, and they blend so well with my hair. I did just get out of the shower, that's why my hair looks a little crazy right now. I had it up in a bun because I did not want to get my hair wet, so that's why like this side is not as curled as this side, but it's because I had it up in a bun. I want to show you guys how to install these because they are so stinking easy to do from home. You don't have to spend hours and hours and hours at the salon and hundreds of dollars because these are literally my favorite thing ever. First thing I'm going to do is just part off a little section of my hair. I'm going to go ahead and just use this top section to show you guys really well, but what I'm going to do is I take this around my fingers on one hand. I'm going to go ahead and take a section over here. You don't want it to be too big because then it won't fit through the bead of extension, but you don't want it to be too small because if it's too small, then it will just slide off of the extension. So first I'm going to go ahead and feed all of my hair completely through that clear loop. Then we are going to go ahead and find that clear pulley tab and just slide your hair on through. And then next we are going to pick that up a little bit closer to the scalp. So I'm holding my natural hair here to help guide this up closer to my scalp. Now as you can see, this is where my scalp is. This is where the bead is. You don't want it to be on top of your scalp because then that will be super tight, super uncomfortable, and you will pull out your hair with it. So now I'm just going to grab my needle nose pliers and I'm just going to pulse a little bit, but they say 2 to 3 good clips is all you need, and then it is secure on there. Like, look at that. She is secure. Now whenever you're going to remove it, or say you didn't like the placement of it, go ahead and put your thumb behind that extension, and so see how it's clamped flat? I'm going to take my needle nose pliers and then grab it from the top, and I'm just going to open it up the opposite direction and then slowly slide that out of your hair. Best thing about these extensions is they are also reusable. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab that clear pulley tab. You don't have to save every single one of them, but I would say like 10 to 30 is recommended. And I'd kind of do something a little strange. Some people will just shove it on through there, but I like to take my needle nose pliers and I grab it at the tip, and I'm just gonna go ahead and like pinch it so it's tighter and a little bit skinnier. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's actually the only thing that helps me put these back through. So I went ahead and kind of like creased it and folded it up. So now you're going to take your extension and flip it over like this. I'm just going to go ahead and insert the clear loop back in, pull it on through, and just like that, your extension is ready to be reused.